Do you remember the first song you performed live in front of an audience? Doesn't need to be paid audience. Karaoke counts. Just do you remember the first song you got up and sang as the singer?
Well, when I was in second grade, I sang a song, but as when I decided I wanted to be a singer, I did go to open mic every Tuesday night at a place called Kahunaville in the Oxford Valley Mall. And I was terrified every Monday
Was this
night.
like a Hawaiian themed bar or something?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yes, it was. You got 3 songs. And the very first song I ever sang was The Pretenders, Back on the Chain Gang.
Ah, nice.
Second was Heartbreaker or Doo 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 by the Rolling Stones.
Wow. And was that it? Was that where the bug got you? And you said, oh, I got to keep doing this. I need to go back and do this again, even if it's an open mic.
Yeah, I needed to go. As terrifying as it was something I really wanted to do. So that's how I knew I wanted to do it, because I hated it. It's again, that thing, like I hate it, but I have to do it. I remember I just wanted to, I was like, I'll just be in cover bands and, sing other people's songs. And then somebody said to me, for you to really own a song, you should write it yourself. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to write songs then. You know what I mean? So, but I knew I wanted to be a singer like since second grade. I just thought that I didn't have a voice. Like I remember by the time I got to high school trying for things, and I had a very deep voice compared to other girls, and I just never got parts. And I kind of confused getting parts in plays with singing. Rock and roll, it's not the same thing. So I finally realized after high school that I could still do it and just be in a band. I was a drummer first because I thought I wasn't a singer. And I knew that I wanted to be in a touring band by high school. Like I knew I wanted to tour and I wanted to be in a band. So I knew I wanted to sing by second grade. I knew I wanted to be in a band by high school. I wanted to be the singer, but I was like, I also love drums. So I played drums in a bunch of high school bands. I was a fan of melody growing up. So I always wanted to write melody. The first song I did write was in fourth grade, and it was called Push It, which actually, as we know, is a very popular song by Salt and Pepper.
True.
But still, the same song. It was just a bunch of rhymey stuff. So I knew like pretty early I wanted to sing. I just didn't know. I had a father who was like, you're going to be the first female president and you're going to be a doctor. So I wasn't like geared in that direction, but I wanted to do it since second grade. Yeah.
So when you decided to go in that direction, when you decided to pursue music, then did you get support from your family, or was it something that they didn't understand, or did they think, okay, you go and do this for a little while. When you get tired of it, then you're going to medical school or, something like that?
No, oddly enough, my father was like, I can tell this is what you love. You should do it. And he was very strict and very much like wanted me to have a very solid career. And he told me, you obviously love this. This is what first thing he said is, you sound like a boy.
Thanks.
I played him. I was terrified to play him a recorded song, and I played it for him, and he's like, you sound like a boy. And I was like, okay, like, is that a compliment? I get, I was trying to put it in some category in my mind, but I was like, he's listening. So, and then I remember later on, he was like, this is what you really want to do, cause, really by the second year teaching, I was already the department head in English, and I felt like I was getting more and more committed, and I loved English literature and I loved teaching, but I was like, I'm going to end up here every year because I like it, but it doesn't make my heart pound. You know what I mean? Right. I love teaching. I love it, but I love talking about literature, but it doesn't make my heart pound. There's a difference. It doesn't scare the hell out of me. There's a difference. It doesn't, make me feel losing it, So, I mean, that's the difference. And I decided that that's what I wanted more than just loving something. I wanted I'll take the roller coaster ride if I'm doing and I know I gave 100% to it. Like, I'll never look back and say I didn't give it my all. Like, no matter how far we get, if this is where we stop or we go further or whatever, but I still know I gave everything to it, and that matters.